It's a new year. Let's make calendar DIYs. I recently took a trip to Dollar Tree, and while I was there, I found the calendars. I had went to 10 different Dollar Trees in Albuquerque looking for these calendars in August, and now here we are at the end of December, and there is a huge box of them. So I'm excited to have finally found them. We're going to start this video with the one day at a time calendar, and actually all the DIYs in today's video came from this same calendar. So we're going to start out with this kind of boho looking one. We're not going to use the rainbows, we're only going to use the saying in this calendar page. So we're going to tear it out of the calendar, and then I had this little plaque that came from Hobby Lobby. It kind of fallen apart, so I'm just going to take the inside of it and I'm just going to kind of square it up with the saying, and then I'm just going to trace it and cut it out. If you are only using the words here, you could definitely save the rainbows for a later date if you would like. So we're going to use some scrapbook adhesive on this. I ran out of my glue stick, and so this is going to work just as well. We're going to put it on there and then just lay our print on top. I like to use a glue stick or this kind of adhesive. It doesn't give you as much wrinkles as Mod Podge, but if you only have Mod Podge, that'll work too. I'm just going to line the inside of this frame with some hot glue just to put the piece back into the frame, and then we're going to add a shabby bow to the front just to give it a little bit more character. So we're using jeans and some of the Dollar Tree farmhouse ribbon, and then just some really thin white ribbon that I had from Hobby Lobby. We're just going to make that into a shabby bow using a piece of jean to tie off in the middle, just because that becomes part of our signature bow. Once I have that tied all together, we're going to glue it up to the corner of our project, and then here it is styled for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. For this project, we're going to use the You Deserve Great Things calendar page from this same calendar. We're going to tear it out, and we're using one of the cutting boards from the Dollar Tree. I'm using some sandpaper that I got at the Dollar Tree as well, and I'm going to take off all of the glitter that is on this sign. Now, if you have a hand sander, that works quicker and it does a really good job, but I'm using a pencil and I'm just going to trace around our cutting board, and then I'm going to cut out the part that we traced. So I like to use a pencil on these really thin ones, because if you use a marker, you don't want it to bleed through to the other side, and sometimes pens can also bleed through. So if it's a thin material, I suggest a pencil as long as you can see through it. Then we're going to take our scrapbook adhesive again, and we're going to go around our piece of the cutting board. So the calendar page does not cover the entire cutting board, but that is okay because we're going to cover it up at the top with a shabby bow, and you'll never know the difference. We're just going to go ahead and stick that down, and I'm using a little bit of thicker ribbons for this one along with some thin ribbons. Oh yeah, I forgot, we are going to sand off the edges here, so if you have any excess pieces that are hanging over, a sanding block works better. I need to pick up a new one from the Dollar Tree, but we're just going to go ahead and take those excess pieces off. So I'm using some bigger burlap ribbon. I have some ribbon from the burlapfabric.com. That is the one with the gold polka dots. And then just some various other ribbons that I had from the Dollar Tree. I tie it into this really fun messy bow, and then we're just going to glue that up in the top to cover any parts of the calendar that are showing, and along with that hole, we don't want the hole to show. And then here you have this super cute cutting board decor. I think this one turned out really cute. Let me know what you think. So for this project, we're going to use the 1 day at a time calendar page. This is also the cover of the calendar as well. We're going to use this wood round I had on hand, and I covered it with some pink chalk paint. I'm going to use my chippy brush and dry brush over the top of it. You don't really need a lot of coverage on the top of the round just because it's getting covered up by the calendar page, but on the sides you want a good dry brushing because that's the part that's going to show. Now this one does hang over a little bit because the circle on the calendar was bigger than the circle that I had. So you're definitely going to want to use some sandpaper for this one. Again, I suggest the sanding block works so much better, but as you go around here, it's just going to come off in a big circle. It's really easy because this piece is super thin. If you choose to use the cover, it's a little bit thicker and it'll take a little bit more elbow grease to get that off. But this is all we're going to do to this one. Here it is styled for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. For this project, we're going to take one of the back parts of the calendar. We're going to use this Be Kind piece. It's the one that's a little bit bigger than the little icons for the rest of the calendar, but I had this wood block on hand that I got at a garage sale. I'm going to cover up the O because my piece of calendar fits perfectly over the O, and then it does leave a little bit at the top, but we're going to cover that with a bow. So we're just going to glue that on, and I made sure that some of the blue still kind of came through on this sign. Once I got it all on, I realized that my blue on the sign was a little darker than the colors like in my calendar piece, but that's okay because it does turn out to be really cute anyway. But we're going to use the burlap fabric ribbon again, along with the Dollar Tree ribbon and some of the white ribbon that's really thin. And the fun thing about these bows is any ribbons that you have on hand, like you can see I had an extra polka dot one. I just threw it in there because you're never going to know by the time you get it all tied off together and everything. You're never going to be able to know there was just one extra piece or anything like that. That's the beauty of the shabby bow. So we're just going to glue it right over the center there to cover up the rest of the white O. And then here it is styled for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. Now, if you watched my last Valentine video, you'll know that I used this calendar piece from the same calendar in that video, and this piece was left over, and so instead of throwing it away, I decided to reuse it. So I had this picture frame from a previous video, and you can use a Dollar Tree picture frame. All you're going to do is dry brush it with some white chalk paint. Then I'm going to take this farmhouse ribbon and I'm just going to put it up in the corner, and I'm just going to hot glue it. I made an awareness bow here and tied it off with some twine, and then I have one of these glitter hearts from last year from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it looked really cute, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue that into the center of our bow, and that is it for this one. Super easy. Let me know what you think about it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want to keep on watching my videos, here's another one that I think that you might enjoy. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, friends!